At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, at Acrisure Stadium. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by the league's elder statesman. Drafted back in 2005, now in his 40s and still going strong. Aaron Rodgers.
Well, love him or hate him, Rodgers not ready to leave the league until he's satisfied with how his final chapter reads. He didn't get the storybook ending he wanted last year. Taking another run at channeling all that down into success one final time.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 29. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Rodgers. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's a Steelers first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Finds him over the middle.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second and that playbook. Wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Play fake, it's Rodgers. Escapes his grasp. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Flush down out to his left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6. And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Give him 13 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Pittsburgh Steelers. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Warren running between the tackles. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. That'll be the end of 1 in this AFC North battle. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. It's Steelers ball as we return for the 2nd, and they have to be thinking points here. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And got his man, that's a Pittsburgh touchdown! The Steelers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Ravens nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Well, we've had to wait until the second quarter to finally see him and his offense out there. And we're going to see what they have in them here, Kate, in a hurry. Got a touchdown with how long they've been sitting over there. I know the feeling. You're chomping at the bit. Likely going to be pretty aggressive with the football. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for second down. From the gun, Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Got it deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Steelers have it, headed the other way. And Pittsburgh's going to take this back for the touchdown. The Steelers take a 13-0 lead. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers double their lead to 14.
Ravens nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Return starts at the 3. This makes it up to the 25. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their second possession. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motioning right. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd and 3 now. From the 31. Pressure's there, and the steal closes on him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Second down at the 47-yard line.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. This option play now on 2nd down. They're across the 40. Nice run here. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
Okay, we know it's hard for running backs to get runs like that in the open field and find pay dirt from that distance. Even more rare to see a QB get it done. I don't think that'll be the last time he totes it.
That is Tyler Luke, now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Ravens 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Steelers and their wide receivers set for this next possession. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Throwing on 1st down, Rodgers. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Finds him on the crossing route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers will add to their lead at the end of the half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers double their lead to 14.
21. Ravens 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Returning it from the 4. Jukes the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Ravens offense to the field for the final drive of this 1st half. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Daniel managed 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
They'll stick with the ground game here. Up the sideline, past the 40. Works the sideline inside the 35. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
Kate, right there's the danger of dime coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover and may not tackle so well and opens up a run lane that he took huge advantage of.
They'll set up here for the point after. And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hanson, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hanson and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version of the halftime report. This game, to this point, a little slow to begin with, but in the second quarter, the offenses started finding their way. We hope we're set for a great second half, so let's get back out to the stadium and rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here comes the Baltimore offense to begin quarter number 3. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys and friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A draw now. This is Henry. Ooh, he made most of that one. Didn't he give him 9 yards on that first down carry?
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. This one goes for 3 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
First down, Ravens.
Jackson, quick pass wide. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
And a Raven first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
First down, here's Lamar. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
This is Henry on second.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
He's back to throw. The back grabs it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens now trail by just a point in the fourth. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth.
21 apiece.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Gainwell. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Now Jackson off the play action. Dump off to his fullback. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Ravens with a little more work to do to win it here. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Out of the gun, Henry. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. That's also going to bring up 3rd down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
now to throw. That pass pulled in by Henry. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Derrick Henry. A pickup of 2 yards. 1st down, Ravens.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Here he is to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled for a short gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. Gets him on the out route. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes it just a...
And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Flying down the middle of Henry. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Running once more with Henry. Same guy, same results. He's bundled up for a second time. That's going to bring him to fourth down.
It's a loss of 2 yards.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So the rookie getting a chance at a signature moment here in his first season. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. The kick is good. He got it. And that, folks, is your game winner.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So yes, indeed, that is being confirmed, partner. They just said no to the penalty. What's going on?
I tell you what, Kate, if they don't want the free yards, you and I know 31 other offenses in the league who'd be happy to take them right now.
No doubt about that. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.